Hey everyone, it's Drev here and welcome to episode 39. So, this is what I've done to the Great Hall so far. I've done the roof bits, as you can see, and I also put that in the back. Now this has pretty much been my generic symbol for quite some time, and I also I kind of sort of tinkered around with some stuff. There's a tankard, a knife, a fork, and a plate, basically. I thought I'd play around with, making some cookery. Now this is basically supposed to be my generic symbol around the place. I always try to make some sort of variation, and it's, a black heart. It's supposed to be inside some sort of red flower, but the flower bit never really turns out very well. But, it gives the effect. It's a black heart on a red background. So that's basically it. So today we're going to be in this room primarily today. We're going to be working in the library. So before I do that, I want to basically go and take out the other library. There's also a minecart. A few of you probably noticed as I ran past it in one of my previous episodes. I took the liberty of making it a bit more accessible this time. So there we go. I'll put that about there. So we've got activator rails, we've got gold, we've got melon seeds, we've got another ender sword, we've got wooden gear. So yeah, that's all pretty good stuff in there. And that obviously I'm sure I showed you briefly in one of the previous episodes. This was going to be the entrance hall, and I've already dug the stairs up. So yeah, we'll be working outside in another episode. I've got a couple of things I sort of need to. Oh, and we've got a pickaxe kit as well from forestry. That must have come out of the minecart and flown above rather than... Alright, okay. Well, I've picked it up. And then for the magnet. Oh, and protections too. Cool. Right, well, let's go put this chest down and put this stuff in it. And then we will go and we will take apart the library. There we go. Put that in there, that in there, that in there, and that in there. We'll take this with us. And then we've got a sword. Better eat some potatoes. I also went back to base. I've been doing a little off-cam work, I went back to base and got some more food. And I got some more smooth stone from the plants I've got back at home. So let's just get rid of this. There we go. Okay, so let's just take out everything. Let's just take out absolutely everything. There we go. So take out all the books. Yeah, you still hear those spiders and stuff. Horrid things. So we'll just take out absolutely everything. Because all we're going to do is basically seal up this room anyway, because we don't need this room, not an entranceway from this side anyway. It's highly likely we'll end up digging into this room later on when we come to sort of add rooms and expand things. But for now, the entrance to this room is meant to be the stairway, basically, to the Great Hall and the exit. So that's what we want to keep it as. We want to keep it as a stairway and exit. Oh, why did I do that? I don't want to knock the torches off. The torches need to stay. But you see, this is sort of into the mine shaft. So we just need to sort of dig all this out. Yeah, you would wake up the silverfish, wouldn't you? Flipping creepers. Can you just die, please? Thank you. There we go. Okay. I'm not too worried if I happen to lose a few books to that. It's no big deal. There we go. The danger and fun of building in both a stronghold that also happens to be crisscrossed with a mine shaft. It's always going to be fun in games. Yeah, but we will face the challenge, we will beat the mobs as they come and get us, and we will generally just sort of deal with things as we go. It's not a massive deal, we will deal with it. We have the armour. I'm still to work on the charms for this armour. So we will be working on that in another episode, probably on... Oh, hello. I don't want to give you a hug. Thank you. There we go. There's probably going to be an episode where we'll... Oops. Oh, there we go. Ah! Can you just, you know, sit on a bookcase, please? Thank you. There we go. Okay, now we can take out these bookcases. This is going to give us so many books. But we're gonna need them because the library that we're basically going to be making is probably twice the size of this. And there are 2 levels to it. It's basically going to be a bigger version of what this is, but I'm probably going to use different woods just so things sort of stand out and contrast to each other. And the pillars where the you know, the oak plank pillars that are in the corners and things like that, they're going to be actual logs rather than you know, pillars and things like that, rather than planks rather. So yeah, it's going to be different, and that's kind of the point. I wanted it to be the same, but I also wanted it to be different. So I do want the like tower of books and things like that. I'm probably going to make it though so that I can actually add an enchanting room, an enchanting table somewhere in there. So I probably like put that in the middle of the room sort of thing, where the books basically surround it, so it'll actually make a working level 30-ish enchanting sort of thing. And there's other enchanting tables and things like that we can get, so I was thinking of basically sort of looking them up, and pretty much anything that basically involves a book. If I just quickly sort of look, oops, wrong button, and go enchant. See, there's this here, which is dark steel diamonds, so it's stuff like that will be added in, and obviously I'll decide if I'm going to like stick it up on a pedestal. Depends on how big it comes out. So you've got your normal enchanting table, and you've got that one. So I will probably like add that in to okay, I don't know what we need to do is we need to get, it's alright, I'll pick it up in a minute. Is this the right bag? Yes, it's the right bag. Right, well, we'll do this, and then we'll do that, and then we'll do that, and then we'll do that. That chest obviously just had paper in it. Oh, but that zombie was carrying a carrot. Okay, right, we're going to do that. So yeah, that's pretty much what we're going to be doing this episode. We're kind of just, you know, sorting out the library and starting to sort of put up the second floor area and plan out where we're going to be sticking stuff and things like that. So yeah, it's going to be a library episode. The library might, of course, this is where silkworms probably came in. We're probably going to spend a couple of episodes sort of doing the library because I want it to look nice. You know, I want to get it done. I mean, the dining hall is going to take a while because, you know, I just saw I'd fiddled with chisels and bits to make plates and cups and things like that. So that kind of stuff's kind of going to take time. And there's other little bits and pieces that I want to kind of do, which I'm not 100% on how I want it to look. I mean, I want to get a fireplace in there, a couple of fireplaces in there as well. So I've got to figure out where I'm going to put them, and you know, it's that kind of stuff. It's the simple minor details which can make or break a room, to be honest. Here we go. What did I get in that chest? More books and paper. Okay. So we're nearly done in here. There we go. But yeah, as you can see, I'll show you in a second when I open up the bag. Basically, all of this is the loot you get from a stronghold library room, and you always, well, usually I haven't come across one that doesn't give you at least, you know, two, doesn't at least give you 2 chests with loot in, but the loot is random. There we go. Okay, so that's sealed off now. So that's the stairway to the Great Hall. So that's fine. So yeah, stairway to Great Hall and entrance. Okie dokie. So some egg and bacon. Yum yum yum. Okay, so yeah, that's the Great Hall just now. I've done the archway above the door, but like I said, I'm thinking of like either side of this thicker pillar of basically sort of putting some form of fireplace, you know, in this bit, not digging into the wall, just in this bit. So I might like remove the stairs from here and sort of put in a fireplace. But I'm also thinking about moving the table as well, because where the chairs are just doesn't sit well with me. I ideally want the chair in the middle of the arches. So I'm thinking of basically moving this table and moving the chairs. So I'm not 100% certain on that either. So yeah, I'm not 100% set on that. I might move the chairs closer to the table as well as move it down. So then they're away from the pillars. So I might have them where they are sitting right in front of the pillars. That way they're not right in front of the fireplace. So I might do that. That might be better actually. Put a fireplace in each one of these 4 arches and then have the chairs basically sitting sort of at the pillar kind of thing, and leave sort of like this one blank so there's a bigger space there. But I'm not sure about that yet. I'll work on that at a later time, probably off camera. But for now, what we need to basically do is get all these books out of here and put them in there. Yeah, a lot of this, all this stuff in here, I pretty much, including the 3 books, I got from the other enchanting library that I found. I'm sure you guys saw it in a previous episode. But yeah, it's a basic library. There we go. Okay, so that's me empty and ready to go. I don't really want to be using chisel and bits in this room too much, if at all. Pure and simply because you can do a hell of a lot with just the chisel. I don't really need the chisel and bits. I just need the chisel. Okay, so we've got all this stuff. So the first thing I want to basically do is get out this, and get out all this. I might actually leave a bit of spruce in there because I want to use spruce to make all the bookshelves again. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is get this wand and make this. Let's get this over this way as well. There we go, and this. And it broke, that's why I've got an extra one. There we go. There we go. Bum, bum. There we go. Oops. Moving too fast, too far, too fast. There we go. Okay, so that's that. And then we need to, I'm going to put a torch there, and then we need to use this to kind of go around, like so. Oops. I basically want to try and recreate the stronghold one. I know it's a little cramped because there's usually only like a 1 block space to get around the whole place, but I think that kind of adds to it, in all honesty. So we want to try and do the same thing. Whoops. Well, that was my fault. I clicked on that and I wasn't meant to. There we go. There we go. There we go. And there. Okie dokie. There we go. Okay, so that's that bit. Now there is a double center. So if we is that, yep. So we do this, and then we do this, and no, we need it bigger. We need it deeper than that. That lower down is no. That high up is no good. We need to bring it down another one. So this, then we do this, and this. Okay, there we go. Then we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. There we go. Now what we need to do is we need to do the same over here. So how far in was that one? That one's basically there. So that was basically there. And about there. Was that right? Oh, look at that. Perfect. So we go about 3 down. And then we go 2, 1, 2, and then 1. And then we put torches on. Like so. There we go. Perfect. That should do nicely. Probably put another one in the middle, I think. Oops. Yeah, that works for me. That doesn't though. Come here. There we go. Boom. Dum and dum. Now what I might end up doing is these are going to stay. Wait a minute, that's not right. Boom, 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 boom. These are going to basically stay put, and I'm probably going to change the roof. So I might end up like taking like a block off this and putting a beam across the roof, and then slabbing the roof. That's probably what I'm going to end up doing, just to sort of give it a bit of shape. There we go. There we go. Alright, that seems pretty good. That seems fairly centered. So that's alright. So that works for me. Okay, so the first thing we need to do then is we need to actually get these again and dig out the floor and put the floor in. So we obviously want the oak wood floor. So we need to put the floor in, because we don't want the floor to match on both the top level and the bottom level. So naturally, if the floor is such here, it should be the same. There we go. Okay, there we go. There we go. Need to dig this out. Oops. Well, that worked well, didn't it? Okay. Let's take this out. Alright, Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a bit of a jump cut, and I am going to basically get this floor dug out, get it relit up, and we'll start on sorting out where the pillars are going to go, and then we'll see if we have time to do the bookcases, because the bookcases are basically going to be chiseled in bits. So I will be right back. Hey everyone, we're back again. Okay, sorry, I was just investigating a noise. I heard noise, you know, like zombies make when they're bashing on walls, bashing on a wooden door. I kind of heard that and I was like, where the heck is that coming from? But I didn't find anything, so I didn't bother bringing you guys back for it. Okay, so I've got this out and I have worked out there's actually a nice 5 gap between each one of these pillars, but I'm also thinking I might actually push this wall black one so that I can bring this wall forward one. Well, I might actually push it back 2 so I can bring this forward one and have a pillar here so the door's not right up against the pillar. So there it is again. Okay, whatever, bash away. So if I sort of knock this out and knock this out a bit, put the books back in like so. Can I have the torches? Thank you. Right, that'll do. What we might actually have to do to sort of make it so it looks good is, and it's going to be dark oak, is, oops. So it's more something like that, and then it's 1, 2, 3, and then another one sort of here. It just kind of makes sense that way, that's all. It's kind of what I'm thinking. It just kind of makes sense that it's more there than sort of over here. And this is the kitchen, so it doesn't necessarily need to be a huge room. There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. There we go, and there we go. And then again, this can be, oops, that can be like that. Now I'm hearing slimes. He also, oh, Jesus, that actually made me jump. I have absolutely no idea where that's coming from. I've checked that door down there, it's not there. I honestly, genuinely have absolutely no idea what bloody door they're bashing on. It's definitely somewhere above us. And I've counted this wrong. This is only 4. It must be in an area like sealed off or something, because, jeez, man. It scared the bejesus out of me. Okay, now I need to push this wall back another 1 so it actually looks good. Boom, boom. Boom. I would love to know where that noise is coming from, but I have absolutely no idea, and I don't fancy digging around trying to find it. I've got to fix this wall up, and then I've got to go back to doing my library. I will probably find it at some point. I need to get that extra one that I plopped where I shouldn't have done. See? It's definitely somewhere nearby. They'll break it eventually. I think. I think they'll break it eventually. Okay. Alright, well, yeah, okay. Well, let's finish this off and see if we've got enough dark oaks to at least do the bottom floor. I've got saplings, so I can get more if I need more. There we go. And then we go this one, because that one's placed the right way. And this one, and then we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope, that's not where it's supposed to go. It's supposed to go here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Which should leave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Okay, so that's that. Alright, that was pretty good. Yeah. Now, obviously this is now much bigger room, so I'll probably end up putting like a chair seating area sort of there kind of thing. Yeah, make it look pretty. I'm still trying to figure out where the noise is coming from. Oh, wait. Nope, that's a stairway to nowhere. Okay, then it's not where I thought it was. That's fair enough. Where's my exit? Here it is. Is it? And I'm lost. I'm lost. No. Ah, there. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. I don't know then. I'm not worrying about it too much now. Right, okay. So, that's that. Oh, yeah, whatever. No one's home. I'm not buying what you're selling. Right, okay. So let's get to work on this. So what we need to do now is we need to basically make a load of these books, all these books, into bookshelves. Okay. That's gonna be interesting. I'll make a few of them to sort of begin with, just to sort of get the idea of what we're doing. I need to obviously make some spruce here, and then just to make it simpler on me, we go book, here we are, right, and spruce bookshelves. Is it spruce stairs? Really? Okay, I can work with that, I suppose. Well, that's a new recipe. See, there's these ones as well we could add, but I was thinking they're more like room bookshelves rather than study and library sort of bookshelves, but that is certainly interesting. Okay. Well, we've got these. I'm going to need more spruce logs. But we've got these to start with. So we'll get some of these in. Now what I might end up doing is basically sort of splitting them like so. That might do the trick. And then we use a chisel and we'll go like, not this. So let's see, we can go this one. And chisel them. Then we click on the next one and we go this one and chisel them. And we go this one. Go chisel them, and then this one, and we chisel them, and then this one, and we chisel them, and then we've got ones with scrolls. That's what they're meant to be. They're meant to be scrolls. So we go chisel. And then we go big books, and we chisel, and then we go these ones, which are books and other stuff. Let's go for this one, chisel them instead. And we'll go for these and chisel them. There we go. So we've got a few of each now. So what we can sort of do is sort of mix them about. Like like something like that. And then we've got these ones, which I don't want like that. Like that. And then we get these bigger ones. And we sort of fit them in like so. And with these ones, which are brimming with books, and of course I would place a wrong one. It's fine, we've got plenty of wood, and we've got, you know, saplings to plant more if we need to. Now I'm thinking these ones, because they're such a bigger kind of book, we'll probably put them over here and have them more with the scroll kind of looking ones, just because they'll fit in a little better. And then what we'll do is we'll put these gold ones in, because they've got like gold sort of stuff in like that. And then we've got these ones which will sort of fill in, well, try to fill in some gaps with. We'll try to fill some gaps with these. So put that in there, that in there, that one down there. I'll go that one up there, that one down there. So that's sort of what we're looking at. Now obviously I'm going to basically fill them all in. So I need more spruce. So I need spruce logs. And I need to get spruce stairs. Then I need to make these. Let's add a couple of these in just to see what they look like in there. Like so. This. Ooh, they actually connect together pretty nicely. Let's see. And they connect nicely. We could have them as all separate ones. Like that. Then it looks like they're split into sort of subjects. And of course I would break up, you know, I would place blocks in the wrong place. Let's see. Go. I could do something like that actually, and sort of something like that. Actually. There we go. Something like that. Yeah, something like that. Just so it sort of breaks up the monotony of having all the same books. So we'll sort of break it up into things like that. But I think for now we're going a little over time of what we wanted to do, but we got the basic idea of what we want. I might actually bring these pillars forward just so that they indent a little better. I'm not entirely sure yet, but yeah, I think that's us for today. We've made a start on the library. I think we'll finish it off in the next episode. I'll finish off doing down here. I'll basically finish doing the walls, and I'll sort of copy up at the top as well. And then what we'll do in the next episode is we'll work on how we're going to decorate the middle sort of things. And yeah, that's it from me today. I do hope you are liking the series so far and that you've enjoyed this little playing with the books episode. If you have any suggestions or any comments you wish to leave me, please go ahead and feel free down below. I do look forward to seeing you in the next episode. Bye bye for now.